Hey everybody, it's Sydney. Welcome to what I picked up in February of 2025, aka my birth month. So went to a convention, spent a bunch of money on shit. So I'll go and get started. So first I'm going to start with the Dark Horse release. I got the 4th volume of Trigun Maximum. Then I've got some yen presses with Bocchi the Rock Volume 6. I didn't drop a book, you're just imagining things. Then we've got A Business Proposal, Volume 8. Next we have The Guy She Was Interested In Wasn't a Guy at All, Volume 2, also known as The Green Yuri. Then we've got another debut volume this month with Kill the Villainess, Volume 1, through East Press, by Heigi and Your April. We've also got Solo Leveling, Volume 11. The very reflective back cover, that's probably going to reflect my face. We've also got The Three Body Problem, Volume 2. One of only like 3 manhwa that I'm actually collecting at the moment. We have the final volume of Tied to You, Volume 4. Next, we've got Tokyo Babylon, Volume 6, and this series is wrapping up very soon here. Then Villains Are Destined to Die, Volume 7. Lastly, for oversized yen press at the very least, we've got The Villainess Turns the Hourglass, Volume 6. Then we've got some standard size yen presses, starting with Goblin Slayer, A Day in the Life, Volume 2. Then we've got Honey Lemon Soda, Volume 8, sorry. This series is like 23 volumes all going right now, so I don't know how long it's going to be. Then we've got Miroko-chan, Volume 10. Then is Oshinoko, Volume 9. Next up is Pink and Habanero, Volume 2. A lot of shoujo this month that I've been really interested in. Then we've got the final volume of Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, Volume 4, which is depressing because I love the series and the manga has only gotten 3 volumes with the previous publication and 2 with the previous, 4 with this one, and then another adaptation of this light novel series started recently, so I don't know how long that's going to go or if it's ever going to come over here. Anyways, now I'm going to get on to the Kodansha releases, starting with Gazing at the Star Next Door, Volume 4. Another favorite modern shoujo. Then we've got I Cross-Dress for the IRL Meetup. This is the final volume, Volume 3. Next is A Condition Called Love, Volume 11. Now for some one-off publishers, we have Father, I Don't Want This Marriage, Volume 2 through Inklore. Then we have the final volume of First Night with the Duke, Volume 7 through NetComics. We did finally get the series finished, even if NetComics did go under, unfortunately. Then we've got March Comes In Like a Lion, Volume 3 through Denpa. Next is Gonable, Volume 3 through Ablaze. Yes, Ablaze. Then we've got some Square Enix releases, starting with Cherry Magic, Volume 13. And Ice Guy and the Cool Girl, Volume 8. Both of these two are very short releases. Then I'll go ahead and cover both of these at the same time because this is the final volume of Soul Eater and Soul Eater Not in their perfect editions. Volume 17 and 3 respectively. Then we've got a single smaller Square Enix with the Otaku Love Connection, Volume 1. This is another debut volume by Chu Amairo. I don't know if I got that on camera well. We've got actually a few from Kuma this month, starting with Even If There's No Rainbow Tomorrow by Noriko Kihara. Then a non-explicit Kuma, which is rare, we have Guardians of the Far Frontier by Lily Hoshino. She's had a few works published over here before. Then we have a debut series through Kuma with Yata Momo, Volume 1, of course by Harada, who has had so many works published by Kuma at this point, it's not even funny. Now we have some Tokyo Pop with I Was Reincarnated as the Villainess in an Otome game, but the Boys Love Me Anyways, Volume 5. This was like on order for such a long time before it actually showed up at the store I buy my stuff at. Then we've got a single volume through Titan Manga, which is Speed Grapher. Excited to see Titan Manga since they licensed Sonda, Haru Itagaki, aka Beastar's creator's other work, more recent work. But Titan has been known to cancel the series, so I'm a little worried about that. Next, we've got a J-novel Heart release with Tear Moon Empire Volume 6. Then we've got a single One Piece books release with Villainess Level 99 and maybe the Hidden Boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord, Volume 4. We've also got a indie publisher with Under the Mistletoe, which is Cherry When Pink Rain Falls, Volume 3, and this is from the author known as Yoyu. Just a very short BL doujinshi. Next, we've got Seven Seas, starting with Eat by Nagabe. This is a one-off, and it is by the same person who made Girl on the Other Side and some other semi-furry, semi-BL works. Next, we have I Ship My Rival X Me, Volume 2, one of the few manhwa I own. Then we've got debut volume of King the Land by Spoon and Choi Rome. Volume 1, this is only going to be, I think, 3 or 4 volumes. It is a prequel series to a K-drama. I only picked it up because Spoon is the artist of Who Made Me a Princess, and I think their art style is so pretty, and I love having works with their art style. Then we've got 2.5 Dimensional Seduction, Volume 13, starting off the normal size 7 Cs. Next is Daily Report About My Witch Senpai, Volume 4. Then we've got the final volume of Delinquent Daddy and Tender Teacher, which is Volume 6. Next is My Boyfriend is a Dog, Volume 2. Then we've got Royal Tailor, Clothier to the Crown, Volume 3. Next up is the Viz releases, which is the rest of the normal releases, with Freeren, Volume 12. Rainbows After Storms, Volume 2. This isn't through any specific imprint, so I kind of have it separated as its own thing. We've got In the Name of the Mermaid Princess, Volume 5. Then a bunch of... Actually, that started the Shoujo Beat releases. There's a few of them. We have Like a Butterfly, Volume 11. And I think the next one's going to be the end of this series. We've got My Special One, Volume 9. Then, finally for Shoujo Beat, we have Sakura Saku, Volume 6. Now for Shonen Jump, we've got Akane Banashi, Volume 10. Then we have Dandadan. Oh, cut that part. I forgot Dandadan's not supposed to be here. Then we've got Four Lives Remain, Tatsuya Endo Before Spy Family, a collection of works that Tatsuya Endo created before Spy Family, as the title clearly states. Then we've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Shining Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak, Volume 2. Next up is Kaiju number 8, Volume 12. Then we've got Mission Yozakura Family, Volume 15. Then is My Hero Academia, Volume 40. Next up is Sakamoto Days, Volume 16. Now for oversized Viz releases, we've got My Name is Shingo, The Perfect Edition, Volume 4 by Kazuo Umez. Rest his soul. Next, we've got Chojin X, Volume 8. Then we have Hirayasumi, Volume 4. Next up, we've got Majalumie, Volume 6. Then a debut volume, Mujina Into the Deep, Volume 1. This is a series by Inio Asano. Next up, we have Rooster Fighter, Volume 7. And then one oversized Shoujo Beat release, which is Colette Decides to Die, Volume 2. Alright, next I'm going to be covering series that I picked up that aren't new releases, but just me trying to catch up on series I've never actually finished collecting. Starting with Welcome to the Ballroom, and this is volumes 5, 6, 8, and 9. And these are Kodansha, old Kodansha 2 with the old logo. And I believe this series is on indefinite hiatus. Don't remember for certain though. And we've got another Kodansha with Blood on the Tracks, Volume 1. Next we've got two Kodanshas that complete a series with That Wolf Boy Is Mine, the Omnibus, Volumes 1 and 2. Then we've got some J-Novel Heart, J-Novel Club, excuse me, with Ascendance of a Bookworm, Part 2, Volume 9. This is actually supposed to go on my normal releases, but it accidentally got put in this part. Then we've got a couple volumes of By the Grace of the Gods, which is volumes 13 and 5. Next is Seven Seas with I Am a Cat Barista, Volume 1. I'm Kinda Chubby and I'm Your Hero, Volume 2. In Manly Appetites, Minagishi Loves Otsu, Volume 2. Lastly, for Seven Seas, we've got Seventh Time Loop, The Villainess Enjoys a Carefree Life Married to Her Worst Enemy, Volume 2. And the rest is Viz, which is a lot. We've got 2 volumes of Bleach, Volume 61 and 62. We've got 4 volumes of Flame of Recca, which is volumes 1 through 4. We've got 3 volumes of Hikaru no Go, which is volumes 8, 18, and 21. We've got 5 volumes of Muyo and Roji's Bureau of Supernatural Investigation, which is 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9. Next, we've got a single Viz Kids with Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Adventure, Volume 1. Then we've got Yaketate Japan, Volume 8. Next is Case Closed, Volume 8. Then we've got Captain Harlock Dimensional Voyage, Volume 9. Then we've got 4 volumes of A Devil and Her Love Song, which is volumes 5, 7, 12, and 13. We've got a single volume of Angel Sanctuary, Volume 12. We've got a single volume of Anonymous Noise, Volume 1. We've got 2 volumes of Banana Fish, Volumes 5 and 7. We've got a single volume of Bloody Mary, and this is Volume 8. We've got 2 volumes of Ceres, which is volumes 9 and 11. A single volume of Demon Prince of Momochi House, volume 16, aka the final one. We've got a single volume of Godchild, volume 5. We've got a single volume of Happy Marriage, and this is volume 4. We've got a single volume of Kami-sama Kiss, and this is volume 8. Then we've got 3 volumes of Shortcake Cake, volumes 3, 5, and 6. And lastly, we have 3 volumes of Queen's Quality, volumes 9, 11, and 13. I picked up a lot of shit this month, but that's usually what happens in February because I end up picking up at least like 20 manga at the... I end up picking up a lot of manga when I go to the convention I go to annually. I typically don't splurge too often on this sort of stuff. I try and keep myself in control a little bit and generally speaking, only buy secondhand books when they're less than half off of what they normally cost. So coincidence just led to me having a lot of stuff that I picked up this month. Definitely not sustainable to pick up this much every month, though. So probably be picking up a decent amount less next month, depending on what I find for sale at stores. I've only found a few things so far this month. But regardless, that's everything I picked up in February, and I will see everybody again when I go over what I read in February. Have a good one, guys.